Okay, so first video I was testing with trial and error. So for this sectional, for this line right here, I put some 1/4 ounce weights on the trucks. There we go. Now I put 1/4 ounce weight here, one in the back of this truck. I put one right here and then one back here. So each truck has a 1/2 ounce weight to give this wheel, this motor wheel, and this one traction to help move the cars, and to put connection on this, because this one had a bigger spring on it, so it was just lifting this one up. And I also got pup trailers, which I showed in the last video, for weight to help keep it from jumping the track. Lately, with the trial and error in the first video of me testing it, since I added the 9-inch straight track, it was staying on the slot. It was staying on the track because when I first got it, it had no 9-inch straight track, and this was the only 9-inch it had with that one and this one. So the extras was having it turn from here to turn right and then turn left and go straight. So since I got the 9-inch, I solved the problem of it jumping the track. Now the next test is to maintain power throughout the track, which I took the scratch pad and I just grind. I went over all the rails and it solved for this area going here, but then it was stopping here and it was struggling up the bridge here a little. So I put 1/4 ounce weights on the trucks to help give it some traction, to help the wheels grip the track, which that did solve the problem of climbing a little. Now it's to maintain power while climbing, and it seems to stop on these pieces of track right here. Which I think the way they did was right here. If you see right here, this stretch right here connects to right here, but it comes close to this rail. So this one so when it touches this one, I think it's creating a short. I'm not sure 100%. But you have another groove right here where it comes low below this one. I'm not sure, but where it goes along, I think it's like touching this one or not, or where it just comes up. Like it feels like someone just kind of like cut it short right here and right here on both of them. Like they came too close to each other instead of spacing enough to where you can go where the rail comes up here. I don't know if Artwell made a mistake on that part when they was designing it. I don't know if the manufacturers did, but I looked up a way to clean track, and I asked Google if it was okay if you can use white vinegar to clean your tracks of grime and rust, in case they needed a good scrubbing. So I just did that. With a rat and white vinegar in a cup that go along each section of track, going back and forth to remove it. And tomorrow I have to give it some hours to dry and let the substance dry. So I think maybe tonight I will do another video of testing this. I just decided this was the package for storing these, but it took up the whole space right here. So I cut the excess out, and I was able to fit them like this. And I had enough room to store the pup trailers with the set, which is a good thing, because they had too much extra plastic. But I'm able to store the pup trailers with this. Now, tonight I will try and do another video later to let the substance do its job. And I will post another video tonight and see if if it is gonna be a pass or fail on sections of track where we're stalling and losing power. But if it keeps stalling this, I think the problem would be they ran the track too close together with the power rails, and if that's the case, then that's what Autorail kind of like did a glitch on the track. But for some reason, when it gets to here, it's able to go past it like it's touching a bad rail, like it's crossing the rail from one track to other one, like it's going from a positive with a negative and killing the power. But I did clean the tracks with white vinegar after I looked up and see if it was safe on slot tracks. So, that was me signing off.